Our guest is a chap called Chris Thomas. He's an author of 11 books, and he's also a healer. And Miles Johnson did a video with him. You can go to YouTube later and type in Chris Thomas. And he talks about the VLAN threat to humanity. And he also can tap into the Akashic Records, which is a record of everything that happens. And probably going to happen as far as I know. But we'll find out more information from Chris. But good evening, Chris. How are you doing?
Not too bad, thanks. How are you guys?
Not too bad, not too bad. Chris, for people who don't know you, let's go down. Let's find out more about who you are and what you've done and your background. Now, we did roughly talk off air just before the show started, and the powers that be did try and kill you as well. Let's tell the listeners why the powers that be tried to kill you. What happened there?
Oh, that was the first one, yeah. It was about 12, 13 years ago, that one. I got attacked by somebody psychically, or at least I was approached by somebody psychically, which I took to be a psychic attack. And so I tracked, because I'm psychic and can psychically project myself, then I tracked back where the source of this attack was coming from. And what I found was an underground base under the Nevada desert, not that far away from Las Vegas, where the NSA were running this particular project. And what they were doing was using alien technology to enhance human psychic capabilities. And they were using it to monitor. They had files on, believe it or not, 50 million people on the planet contained within the technology that they were using. And they could call up those records, if you like, and from the machinery they were using, you would call up a name, and the person would appear on a TV screen in front of them. And then using the psychic enhancements they were using, you could use them to attack or project thoughts into that person to create problems for them.
So can I just stop you there, Chris? So these targeted individuals globally that feel they're being targeted and attacked, this would be the kind of technology they would use to attack these individuals?
Yes, it's all alien technology, none of it's human-based.
Wow, okay.
And so what I did was take a dislike to what they were up to, so I put a bit of energy into the machinery, which fused it basically, set off the Halon fire alarm system and shut the whole project down. I didn't know that was going to happen when I put extra energy into it. I was just trying to blow up some of the components, because I didn't like being psychically attacked. And the next night, the house I lived in was entered, and I was injected with a radioactive isotope, which was designed to give me an extremely rare form of liver cancer, which would have killed me within about 6 weeks, I think.
So was this a physical, they broke in physically and injected you physically?
Yes,
yeah.
And injected me. I woke up in the morning with a puncture mark in the inside of my elbow joint, which clearly was an injection mark.
And did you not wake up? Did you not hear anybody come in, or did you not feel it being injected into you?
No.
Right.
Well, there is some stories going around, quite how true they are, I'm not too certain. But when people like the CIA, NSA break into properties like that, they just spray the place with sleeping gas. So it literally knocks you out, so you're totally unconscious. It's, a full anesthetic.
Yeah.
So you're totally unaware of their presence or their activities whilst they get on with whatever it is they're doing.
Yeah. Okay, and so you got injected. What happened?
Well, as a healer, I'm used to dealing with all sorts of weird and wonderful things in people's bodies. And so I was able to track it through to find out what it was and to deal with it. Right. So fortunately I prevented it from killing me at the time. Right,
okay. That's worrying in itself, isn't it? That they break in and do things like that. I mean, I know a number of people that we're in contact with who are targeted people, and they are having a horrendous time on a daily basis.
Yeah, well, you can do. I mean, certainly, I do get attacked fairly frequently on a psychic level by the NSA or their subcontractors, they call them these days, who run psychic attack programs.
Mm.
You know, there was that ridiculous film that came out, wasn't there, with George Clooney, based on the book Men Who Stare at Goats.
That's right, yeah.
Well, that's the program. I mean, that's one of the training programs they do. So the book and the film are actually based on reality.
Mm.
And this is what they do, is train people up to enhance their psychic capabilities to do something like kill a goat.
Mm.
I know the project is still on running with that, but the colonel who was in charge of it at the time when the book was written has gone off and formed an organization called the College of Noetic Studies in Canada. And he's now recruiting civilians into that kind of program.